the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Rockets will kick it away to start. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will get the first crack at it here. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. It wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Motion from the back. To throw, it's Gleason. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo!
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he makes the extra point.
7, Western Kentucky, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for space, it's hard. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Makes the grab. It's hard. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Hilltoppers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires on the move. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these 4th down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Crosby. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Gleason. He's got it along the sidelines, foot inbounds, and it's a 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Trying to keep this drive alive. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All kinds of room to the right. The 20, the 10, touchdown Toppers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed That was a perfectly executed play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crosby. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Got his man downfield. He's loose. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, and let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rockets. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Hutchison. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gets the back moving. Snap from the gun on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Rockets decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen.
It's a seam wide open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41.
All right, now through the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Ready? They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Off play action. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Williams. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Pressure coming. The sure hands, it's Crosby. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Rockets are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Rudolph. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season, offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Hands it off. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. The give to the left side. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now the pitch. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds.
He lets one fly deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And here comes the punt team. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
Breaks free. The 40. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toledo!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Handoff to the single back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the give off the left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
You know, if you're going to complete these dagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that play.
He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So
wide open spaces. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Rockets in the hurry-up.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Rockets line it up with a first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This offense has it with really good field position. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's got it on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Keeps looking downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Defense looks as if it's coming. To the air, it's Gleason. Trying to barrel in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo!
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the single back. Running to Green. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Throws to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Gonna try to pop one on the screen. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly.
Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Lots of running room. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. Gets it out fast.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the hook.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense...
Right down the boulevard. All out of space. The 10. Touchdown, Rockets. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Coastal Carolina has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen on the surf turf, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 21 over the Groupers.
To the air on 1st down. He's going for it all. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Good gain on the return. Defense has set them up with a big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Rushes on him. Creates a little room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Rockets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They'll try to get it through the air. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hutchinson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hutchinson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Hold and fired complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Snagged in the middle, it's Rudolph. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. First down and 10. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Swings it out to the flat. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Rockets send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. The Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the grab. It's Hutchinson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups. And this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. To the air. It's Gleason. The screen, and watch out. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going right to work up top. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into... Touchdown, Hilltoppers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Bringing the heat. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
Toledo, 45. Western Kentucky, 27.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you
going to throw it over the top of the D. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you...